Okay, hey you guys, it's me, Glenn again, back yet again to read with another video to read some more of my poems. Like I told you in this video, I'm going to be reading my Sober Quest series of poems. Okay, starting with part one because there's 4 parts in this one too. So I'm gonna start with Sober Quest Part One, Withdrawal. Okay, so here it is. Sober Quest Part One, Withdrawal. 1 week later, Jack checked himself in for special drug treatment. He was determined to get better, which was part of the agreement. Jack walked in that door with every intention of getting sober, 100% sure his drug addiction days were over. However, Jack still had very strong cravings, which was natural. All patients are dope sick, which has been proven to be factual. Jack was in a vulnerable state. Anything could throw him off the tracks and trigger his addiction, unfortunately causing him to have a relapse. Then he would be the only one left behind as time continues to elapse. But Jack wasn't going to give in to those mind-controlling chaotic traps. If Jack was going to make it through this, now was not the time to slip. He has to maintain his balance, keep on fighting, and never think to quit. Nobody is perfect. Addicts are bound to lose their grip once or twice. Withdrawal is not easy. There will be times when Jack will be enticed and teased by several potheads and heavy pill poppers all around. When it all falls down, it's his decision to remain above the ground. Okay, that was part one. Now I'm about to read part two. Alright, let me scroll down real quick again. Alright, this one is called Sober Quest Part 2 Detox. As the days went by, Jack seemed to be doing so much better. The dope sickness was slowly fading, so he decided to write a letter and mail it directly to Seamus to let him know of his progress. He had passed the withdrawal stages, but it was a tricky test. Jack was now going through the process of detoxification. He felt mighty proud to be able to make this proclamation. What a hard-working, persevering, determined individual Jack was. He was going to see this through to the very end, no matter what. The cleansing and purification were doing wonders for his health, bettering his connection with God, increasing his spiritual wealth, finally breaking free of cages, confining him to a life of dependence. Jack was focused on getting healthy and regaining his independence. That definitely shows how important Jack's sobriety was to him. He was better than ever. He could feel the excitement from within. This treatment he's going to take by storm and get back on top. Zooming in full speed ahead, Jack was impossible to be stopped. Alright, that was part 2, and now I'm about to read you part 3. Okay, so here is Sober Quest Part 3, Acceptance. Jack may not have noticed it before, but he was aware of it now. He was coming to terms with his addiction, and he felt so proud. It was a difficult challenge of which he managed to overcome. The cravings upon his taste buds had gone completely numb. The resistance was the enemy, and acceptance was the key. So it was in Jack's best interest for him to take heed immediately to these principles in order to succeed, and start exercising them to kill these demon seeds. To ensure he remained sober, he must follow 12 steps, go over them day by day, apply them, and he'd be all set. Jack had made a solid promise to never ever again succumb to the dependency of drugs. He made it clear that he was done. In Jack's eyes, the sky was the limit. Many opportunities lied in his wake, along with many more challenges, but Jack was strong enough to take all of those pesky, dreadful challenges on at one time. This was where Jack was going to be drawing the line. Alright, that was part 3. One more part. Alright, now this part is called... Hold on, let me scroll down. Alright, this one is called Sober Quest Part 4, Recovery. So there we go. The final day of treatment came. The celebration was about to begin. This was an emotional day, and Jack's journey had come to an end. Last night he had prepared a poem to read at the ceremony. He was going to read it to express his appreciation solely. The celebration was starting and everybody had arrived. Each had a speech to deliver along with their goodbyes. Jack decided to go last because he felt that it was best to allow all of his emotions to roam free. He would let. However, it was now his turn, and he was more than ready, for the poem he was about to read was emotionally heavy. When I first came here, I was lost and in the dark. I was nervous, afraid, and my world was falling apart. You guys have shown me the light, so now I'm gonna make it shine. The motivation that you've given me is almost impossible to define. I don't know where I would be without your support and care. This place I like to call heaven because it's much better there. This is the real me, and I am now bearing my soul to you. At first I was reluctant, but you found a way through. And many years from now, when I look back and reflect, forever I will cherish these memories and I will never forget. Everyone clapped enthusiastically as they wiped away their tears, for they had never heard something so heartwarming and sincere. Alright, that was the last part in the Sober Quest series. So, until next video, I hope you enjoyed this one, and in the next video, I will be reading my series, Signatures from Heaven. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and look forward to the next one.